keep some frozen pizza dough on hand, you're never more than a few minutes away from a great meal. You can either buy frozen pizza dough from your local market, or you can make it yourself and then freeze it. And today with my frozen pizza dough, I'm making a spinach and cheese calzone. So simple, and it's a great vegetarian weeknight dinner option when you have dough on hand. Take a pound of dough and roll it into a 16-inch round. I'm making one big calzone today. Sometimes you get an individual calzone. I kind of enjoy the serving of this like really big dramatic calzone and then just cutting it into pieces. So roll your dough pretty thin. 16 inches will get it pretty thin. You can kind of fill a calzone with anything. That's a great thing about it. Any leftovers that you have on hand, little pieces of meat can go in here. You can go crazy. You know, it's like a pizza, but folded up. That looks pretty good. To that, you're gonna add a half a cup of ricotta. You're gonna put all your toppings on one side of your dough so that you can fold the other side over. And make sure that you leave a border around the edges, even on the covered side, so that you can fold the dough over and there won't be anything in the way of it sticking together. 4 ounces of sliced fresh mozzarella. And then a 10-ounce package of spinach. I've squeezed it really, really well to remove all of the moisture. It's not so great when there's a lot of moisture in your spinach. It will ooze out and your calzone will be really watery. So make sure you squeeze really, really, really hard. Make it super dry. Season with a little bit of salt. I like to season both the inside and the outside with salt. And then fold your dough over to enclose the filling. And then roll the edges. I like to roll my edges to get a really good seal so that nothing seeps out while it's baking. Have your oven preheating to 425 degrees, and this is going to be baked on a baking sheet. Brush it with olive oil. Then transfer your humongous calzone carefully to your prepared pan. Nice, works well. Brush that with olive oil, and this will make a tasty and shiny and golden brown exterior for your calzone. And then a little bit more salt. If you have any of that super crunchy flake salt, Maldon salt, that would be really good here. Bake your calzone until it's nice and golden brown. That'll take about 22 to 25 minutes. I actually think it looks so great that I got it a beautiful serving platter, perfect shape and size. Let it sit just for a few minutes so that the cheese doesn't ooze everywhere when you cut into it, but don't let it sit around too long, otherwise the cheese will congeal. Steaming goodness. See how easy that was? I love making calzones at home, and when you get the hang of it, you're gonna love it too. I'm speechless.